Hello, welcome to Owl's Air Guns. All right, I have to be candid. One of the reasons I have not published as frequently this week is because of this air gun right here. This is the Hatsan Jet 1 PCP uh, rifle or carbine pistol combination. Comes with a very cool adjustable detachable stock. Do a real quick overview for you here. The stock that it comes with is adjustable for both length and cheek weld. We have an adjustment here that allows us to raise and lower the cheek piece. It also has a quick detach feature, which allows you to use it as a pistol. The weighting is such that combined with what is an awesome grip, and as you look at the grip, you'll see that it has a palm swell in addition to finger grips and a decent rest in back here for the heel of your hand. And as a result, although it is slightly muzzle heavy, gives a very good, very natural hold as a pistol. So we have the detachable stock that allows us to operate it as a pistol. Currently, I've been shooting it as a carbine, and I have the carbine sights flipped up. When operating as a pistol, they have a rear sight that you can flip up and use as a pistol sight. I believe that they're thinking a lot of people, when mounting it as a carbine, don't have the appropriate focal length here. Either one of them kind of works for me. But, the advantage of this sight as a pistol is it does focus well and it gives you a longer sight plane. Now, as the gun comes, it does not include the moderator. They do, however, include this adapter, which goes onto your shroud and lets you mount any 1/2 inch by 20 thread, which is common for the majority of your airgun suppressors. So this is a Donnie FL Tonto that I have installed here. I like it because it doesn't increase the length much. I really like this moderator. I've also used the Buckrail moderator. If anything, I think it might be a little quieter, but I'm doing accuracy testing right now, and I'm comparing accuracy both with and without, and with each of the moderators that I have available. So I just put the Donnie FL back on for that. Accuracy testing is going very well. First of all, the practical accuracy of this setup is quite good. Now, I understood that some of the maybe earlier guns weren't as accurate. When I've looked about on the internet, they claim that this is currently shipping with a German-made choked barrel. So mine's in 22. We'll go ahead and keep ringing it out for accuracy. But so far, to cut to the chase, I would say the practical accuracy is such that it's going to do anything you want or need to do with a pistol like this. I mean, it's not a bench rest rifle. We're talking about a less than 8-inch barrel. I think it's 7.9 inches. And when it comes to power, they're saying 15 foot-pounds. That's quite a bit to be getting out of this compact envelope. So one of the things that I've seen misrepresented, and this misrepresentation repeated, has to do with just how loud this pistol is. When I look on a couple of the popular airgun retailers, the online retailers, they use a 1 to 5 for how loud something is, and they rate this as a 3. The comments I've gotten on my own site since I've started talking about this, and my own experience, say that's absolutely not true. This is much louder than any 3. I don't know whether or not I've heard a 5, so I'll call this a 4, but it's loud. That's why I'm testing it with moderators on it. For shooting indoors, it's too loud in my opinion. If you were shooting indoors any length of time, I think you should wear hearing protection if you're in a small space. Outdoors, of course, it's fine, but you are going to draw attention from your neighbors if you're in an urban environment. Pause the film for a minute. The other initial feedback I have, besides being louder than what some of the online retailers may lead you to believe, the other thing, and I don't have a lot to compare here, I'm lacking somewhat in experience, but I've started to talk to more and more people. Yes, you can fill this with a hand pump. It's not fun and it's not easy. Um, I'm not a weightlifter or an NFL linebacker, but I'm in okay shape, and I do weigh 185 to 200 pounds. And pumping this by hand is exerting. I'm sweating by the time I'm done. If I'm going to do it quickly, I take my shirt off first because I know I'm going to be sweating. So what I would tell you is, is it doable? Absolutely. And that's more than you can say for many PCPs. Is it doable with the pump they give you? Yeah, certainly. Is it easy to just run this thing up to 3,600 psi so you can blow through 3 magazines? No. I find myself frequently pumping to about 200 bar. But that's the discussion for later. This is just a quick overview. So what I would say is definitely hand pumpable. And if you're not in some kind of current, what shall we say, workout program, this could be your new workout program if you shoot a lot. It will definitely get you there. And I think a lot of people, and I'm one of these certainly, let me talk for myself. I like this gun and I like shooting it so much. And it makes me aware of where you can go into this PCP world, that it makes me want for an inexpensive compressor. And it makes me much more serious about buying a compressor than I've ever been before. So in that way, when we go back to where I started with this Hatsan all-in-one pellets, pump, PCP, pistol rifle combo, I do think it is a good entry to the PCP world. Because just like we talk about with students on new instrument, like when we start them on guitar, if they like their guitar, if they think it's cool, if when they see it in the corner of the room, they want to pick it up and hold it, they're more likely to learn. And this is one of those PCP guns that is so well designed and so much of a departure from maybe some of the other air guns they've had experience with, that I believe it certainly makes you pleased to have put a toe in that water, and gives you the feeling of, come on in, the water's fine. I mean, this has so many neat features, ranging from the stock to the pick rails on the side to rabbit or squirrel hunting capacity and a pistol-sized carbine. The safety, very novel. Trigger block safety. Didn't put the trigger in the safety. It is in the trigger housing in such a way that it blocks the trigger, and when you go to shoot, you know it's on, and the only way you're going to shoot is knocking it off. I like that. That was a good design feature. And I feel like the more time I spend with this particular air gun, the more I see that kind of thought having gone into it. So I'm sure they didn't get everything right. I'm sure there's much range for improvement. As I live with it, I'm sure I'll see that. And that'll be part of the pros and cons and the final thought. But for those of you that are dying to know, it's been a very cool experience owning this. Would I buy it again? Oh yeah, definitely. And part of why I haven't been publishing as much is because I've been refilling the air cylinder by hand and doing a lot of shooting with it. So, yeah, that's what's going on. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this one right now. Thanks for sticking with me till the end. I appreciate that immensely. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.